Yes, good day. Now we'll be treating how to set up, post our commodity transactions. How to post our commodity transactions. Now, under this part, we are going to be treating three major parts under our trading. We'll be treating item setups, the stock report. We'll be treating purchases, and we'll be treating sales. Again, we'll be treating how to set up our items, which is the first one. The second is how to make purchases, and the third is how to make sales. Now, before we go on with that, I think I'll have to log in first. Logging in, I will need to click on putting my user ID and my password respectively, and I'll do what? Click on login, and it takes me to the application. Now, on which menu can we get our trading? We'll go through the last menu where we have the triple dots. Go to trading. Under trading, we'll be trading item setup, like I said earlier, purchases, and our sales. The first part is item setup. Now, on item setup, what do we have there? Okay, now here I have the liberty of setting up the type of item that we want to sell in our organization. Okay, before we set up those items, we need to first identify the category of items that we're going to be setting. So that's the first thing we're going to be doing here. This is where we do what? Set up item type. Item type. Now here, the categories of items that we want to sell within our environment includes automobile, food item, household item, and provision. Here I can decide to add electronics. Electronics, let me type that in. Electronics, click on plus, and it does what? It adds to the item type that we're going to be selling. Now here I can now click back because my electronic has been included. Now I can click back, click on the back button. It takes us back to where we were before, where we can now set up our items. Now here I can now identify the product I want to sell. Now, identifying the product I want to sell means I'll need to click on what? Add new product. Now, adding new product here, let's hold on. Now I have the liberty of now adding to the two that already exist. Here I have rice, I have vegetable. 001 is what? Food item, which is rice. 002 is under food item as well, which is vegetable oil. Here I have the liberty of doing what? Picking the one I just added, which is electronics. Item code, make it TV. I'm going to make it TV 001. Now here I can now identify a name. What name am I going to use? I'm going to use LG, or better still, okay, I will use LG TV. Now I'll make it LED 32 inches. I'm sure you get what I'm doing. Now this is a particular electronics that I want to include. Now all I'll just need to do is click on add or save button. Automatically add to the existing list here. Okay, I'm clicking on add again because I'm expecting to go down. So once I'm able to click on this, then it add the items. Now I haven't run through how to add item. Then we will now move away from this part and now go to the next part, which is purchases. Now how do I make purchase? Now clicking on purchase, it implies that I want to stock my items. I want to stock my items. I will need to first do what? Click on add new purchase item. Here, whatever I've gone to buy in the market or whatever that has been supplied to us, I'll need to do what? Identify them. One, they must have a reference number. Now I can generate a default reference number by clicking on this generate reference number button. Okay, what date was the supply done? Let me assume it's today's date. Name of the supplier, let me make it Taiwo. Now item code, let me pick one, which is rice, that we have already existing on the list. The item name, okay, rice, obviously that's what I have there. Cost price, 750 naira, is that it? Okay. automatically pops that up. Selling price is 1000. Let me just put 1000. Quantity 10 bags. Total will be calculated automatically by itself, which was 7500. Now discount, if there's any, then the other parts I'll just need to do what, click on, okay, am I creating a creditor account or am I paying cash? Let me create a credit. Let me create a credit. Now click on save. Once I click on save, item added successfully, automatically I have an item purchased already. Can you see? But it's still under what, credit. Here I have the liberty of canceling the item or clicking to view the item for further editing if I so wish. And I have also have the liberty of clicking and doing what, approving it, which means it should add it to stock. Now once I'm done with this, I will now move to, once I'm able to approve, I will move to the last part, which is what, sales. Now on sales, let me click on sales and let's see what we have on sales. Now sales, I have the liberty of doing what, doing a cash sales or doing what, a debit sales. Cash sales is those, it involves those that actually come to our store to buy and pay cash to us directly, while the other part of debit sales gives us room to do what, sell to our members on credit. Please take note of that. Now they actually do the same thing, but the only thing is this is on credit and it creates a debit note that goes directly to members ledger. But I'm not going to go through this because that's the same thing, but I'm just going to use debit sales. Now clicking on the plus sign for debit sales means I want to sell a product directly to a particular member. Now a member, let me search for a particular member from a general list. Now searching for a member, let me search for Farid. Okay, search. Now at the point of searching, it's going to give me the name, which I can now click on and it takes me back to the particular form. Now here, reference number, I can decide to generate reference number. That should be reference or teller or whatever number as it may apply. Now I have date, sales date. I'm going to use let me just pick 9. Item 001, which is our rice. Item name should automatically load directly. Now it's showing me selling prices, how much, 16,500. Now here I have quantity 1, total selling price. I'm scrolling down. Total selling price here will automatically pop up to show it because I just clicked outside or press tab. If I decide to put 2 items here, automatically give me the total amount here. Any discount, none. What is the next thing? I'll add to cart. Once I click on add to cart, it assumes that yes, I might still have some other product that I want to buy. That is, this particular person, we have some other product that I want to sell. Now here it shows me the current value of the product I'm buying. If I have another product I want to buy, I'll just need to do what? Still on the same, pick another item, which is 002. Item name will all load automatically. I'm buying vegetable oil. Selling price is 0, but because that's because we don't set any product, neither have we bought any product in. But however it is, all we just need to do is, once we're able to fill it, add to cart, and add to this cart. Then once I'm done, it shows me the total here, which is the total I'm also saying in the final approval. Once I'm done, I'll just click on this and click on approve. When it is approved, it hits the members ledger, and that's all about first setting up our product. The next part is what, doing our purchases, and the final part which I was finished now is what, sales of our product. Now I haven't run through this. I think we should have a clearer view of how this trading module runs. So here I'll say thank you for listening. I hope this helped us. So if there's any issue, just contact support team. Thank you very much and take care.